Community of faith, visitors and friends. Welcome to the 35th Pastoral Anniversary Culmination Celebration. Today we are giving double honor where honor is due for 35 years of faithful service, only by grace through faith. In the previous weeks, we have highlighted some of Bishop Dixon's greater accomplishments during these 35 years as a songwriter, music producer, author, and champion for kids. We are thankful that Bishop D has been and continue to be faithful with his God-given talents for God's glory and the advancement of the kingdom on earth. For 35 years, Bishop Dixon has been speaking for those who cannot speak for themselves. He is a beacon of light and a voice in the community fighting against injustices. Like Jesus, Bishop D has compassion for those who are harassed, like sheep without a shepherd. Bishop Dixon is not just a voice for those in the community, but also for family, those connected to the community of faith, like COF visioneer Crystal Scott, who was involved in a tragic shooting during a traffic accident turned road rage incident.
How is it that you get a murder charge when you're the one under attack?
A Houston pastor stands united with the family and friends of Crystal Scott, who now faces a murder charge following a road rage incident last September.
Bishop Dixon stood with Crystal as her spiritual advisor and her advocate. Bishop Dixon is not just a voice for the community, but also for family, those connected to the community of faith, like COF visioneer Madeline Carla Kersey, who was terminated from her job for standing on her Christian beliefs as a voice for young children. Bishop Dixon stood with Carla as her spiritual advisor and advocate.
First off, because of my beliefs, I trust God. And secondly, I stood up for the protection of all the children, not just the one.
Bishop D has proven time and time again that his heart is for the people, and that drives him to be the leader he is today.
Bishop James Dixon has been a big supporter of this office, and we are a big supporter of his. After the events in Ferguson and officer-involved shootings here, Bishop Dixon invited me to his church, the Community of Faith, for 2 significant town hall meetings. In fact, after leaving one of these town hall meetings, I decided we needed to purchase body cameras for police so that their encounters with civilians would be more transparent. We ended up buying $1.9 million worth of cameras for HPD and the Sheriff's Office. Bishop Dixon has been on the forefront of criminal justice reform here in Houston-Harris County, and every time he's involved in reform, he invites me to be part of the discussion. I really appreciate that.
I consider him as one who has helped to shape modern society and helped us to realize that the calling of Jesus Christ was like his calling to those 12 men. He was looking for something in those men that we may not have been able to see, but he saw it. And when Judas betrayed him, then he reached for a 12th disciple, and it wasn't the disciple that was chosen by his disciples.
It's always a privilege for me to say a good word for my friend, my brother, my son, James Dixon. I knew him back when he was a young man with a vision to build a church and to reach people in this world for Jesus Christ. And now to know that he is a bishop, pastor 35 years at one church, the Community of Faith, and I'm just thrilled to have a little part in his life. He is a man who is definitely a leader. You say, well, what is a leader? If somebody steps out and somebody follows you, that's a leader. If somebody steps out and people follow you for a period of time, you're not just a leader, that means you have leadership. And that's exactly what my friend, the bishop, has. He is a leader who has the gift of leadership.
Bishop D became an activist and community leader early in life. We can even account to him beginning his career in the community activism in high school. He has never been afraid to stand up for what is right. His tenacity in the community and activism for people has earned him countless awards and recognition. But his greatest reward has been in the trenches with people. That can be seen by the many prayer vigils, town hall meetings, marches, and rallies. He has combated for racial inequality, and social injustice, and for those who have been affected in the community by natural and unwarranted disasters. He has raised funds, awareness, and pulled the city and the nation together to see about God's people and relief efforts. He has performed sit-ins for equal rights. He has raised awareness, stood up against brutality toward policemen, gays, and lesbians, transgenders, as seen in the Florida nightclub shootings in June 2016. He has spoken against the city ordinances, and in recent years he has led town hall meetings, marches, rallies, services, and prayer visuals for those who have become the victims of police brutality for no justification, no reason, and no right. When there have been disasters in the city, our Bishop D was there. When the call came for our leader to speak for our communities, Bishop D was there. And when the city, state, and nation needed a voice to calm the city with love, Bishop James Dixon, we give you double honor for 35 years of pastoral leadership, for being a spiritual leader, the activist, and the voice of our time.